Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we have an incredible team to showcase on this channel. So we're gonna use Dusclops as our main closer, but this is not the main star of this team. The main star will be Golisopod up in front with its amazing moveset. We're not gonna use at all RLAs, which recently got a buff, but instead we're gonna use X-Scissor and Liquidation. So at the back we also have Double as our safe switch, and this team is an amazing one to use for the meta. You might consider it anti-meta as a whole team, but I believe that this one is gonna be an even more anti-meta, able to counter down even the off-meta options. So over here we're just gonna be able to do severe damage not only to that Sableye, not only to their shields, but also to Vigoroth. So this is why I enjoy using Golisopod. Most of the times it has no weakness at all, it can go pretty rough even against its worst counters, even against a Lantern for example, and still you can rely on Dusclops for your closing part. So that right here they return to the battle with their superior, and to be honest we can still throw the Ice Punch for some really nice super effective damage, while now at the back Double can still reach to that Body Slam to try to bring that superior pretty low. My plan here is to make them survive with a little bit of HP, so that then I can return to the battle with Dusclops and start farming down all that crucial energy. I know that they can still reach to a move, hopefully it is just the RLAs, and now Vigoroth returns for the final time into this match. So let's get here to the Ice Punch and do one more to finish them off before they even reach to the Body Slam. Dusclops for the win. This Pokemon is absolutely amazing and not even fully Excelled powered up, so you can definitely have the better outcome out of this team if you have better IVs than I do over here, and most probably you will have better IVs than me. So right now into the next one with that Togetic up in front. I want to showcase pretty early on this battle a flying lead, because flyers are a mess for this team, and for some reason I decided to stay, and this was the first time I was encountering a flyer. Obviously I had to switch out most probably to my Double, so that was a mistake to start off this battle, but still a flying type Pokemon, definitely an all around threat, especially if it is a Noctowl or even a Pidgeot. So right now we're just gonna keep going at it with that Ice Punch to finish off that poor Togetic. We are both even on shields, and unfortunately for us they have a Bastiodon. So we're just gonna reach here to the Poltergeist, then switch out to our Double, but to our bad fortune they have a Pokemon like Whimsicott, which is just gonna dominate our Double over here with those heavy nukes that it has. So here comes the first one, it is gonna be Moonblast, and unfortunately for us we cannot get them out of the way right on time. We have a Body Slam, but still the second one can easily be blocked by them and still reach to their next Moonblast to obliterate down my Double. So the SIP is still gonna do a lot of work up against them, but to be honest my Dusclops here cannot withstand the damage from one Stone Edge, and down we go in a very hard countered battle. Into the next one now, and we're having the Alolan Sandslash on its shadow form up on the lead. So Golisopod here is having like a very nice time up against that Pokemon, and we're gonna showcase now the battle against that Sableye on the switch. I cannot switch out immediately because I have a Dusclops which is afraid of that Pokemon, and to be honest I really like my odds against Sandslash with my Double overall. So I'm just gonna sacrifice a shield, still get out of here with a lot of energy, and let's see what they have at the back. So it is gonna be a Pokemon like Galvantula. I know they will try to block, but I just wanted to debuff them along the way. This is not gonna work that well because the debuff never occurred, but still doesn't matter, we can still return to the battle with our Dusclops. They managed to get to the weird energy ball. Are you kidding me? Thank goodness we did not have a Swampert. I was thinking about the Swampert, but Dusclops seemed like a better option for content, and overall a better closer with Poltergeist, able to take out this Pokemon as soon as possible with a payback, and now we can push for the knockout with our Body Slam. They have to respect the damage here, and right after they will finish us out with their move. Doesn't matter, we can still rely on our Dusclops, and let's see if Poltergeist here will do the trick. Well, obviously you know the outcome, but let's see together, because they're gonna debuff our attack stat, but of course Dusclops doesn't care at all. Boom! Down goes Galvantula, and that is gonna be a fantastic one for our Dusclops as our closer. into the next one, and we're having now Haxorus up in front. That's interesting because we take neutral, they take neutral, and we're both kinda glassy and on the same height. I don't know what the issue is with those two. And we also do like this. Yeah, our head is going a little bit downer than it must be going to, because I don't know, we have some tall issue things. Yeah, that was just one of my concerns about those two Pokemon. So right here now on the switch we're met up with a Gligar, and of course Payback can easily take out this Pokemon, or at least I thought so. Wow, they survived, and yeah, we got the upper hand with the shield. So let's see how this is gonna fall, because I do not remember at all. Haxorus is returning, and we can still reach to the Ice Punch to threat and one-shot down this Pokemon. Hopefully we can resist those counters by a lot, and I believe that the next Ice Punch will most likely take out this Haxorus even when the debuff is applied. Just gonna block just in case this is a Night Slash, and now we're gonna get rid of Haxorus. At the back they have a Pelipper. I switch out to clear the debuff and of course push for that liquidation. No debuff on their side, and right here I might actually have done a mistake, because if they go for the Hurricane, hopefully they do not, we can still lose. Anyways, now Ice Punch is coming up, they are gonna take it, still able to survive. The Hex has passed through, but is this enough, trainers? No, it is not, but the next one will be on a very close battle after a lot of mistakes from my part. Hopping now into the next one, and we're having the Clefable up in front. So this Pokemon is always tricky because of its amazing moveset. Not a lot of things can resist anything that it is gonna throw, and of course the Moonblast can absolutely be devastating for my Golisopod. So what I want to do here is to charge up as much as possible and then throw my X-Scissor to take out Clefable. As it seems we went almost on the CMP, and they're gonna press their move right after. Able to farm down by sacrificing 2 shields on my Golisopod. As you can see here, whenever I can get out of the battle with a decent amount of HP, I always go ahead and double shield my Golisopod, because I'm expecting at some point a Medicham from my opponent, and it is happening quite often. Like this trainer over here, Medicham is an absolute beast, and you need as many counters as you can for that Pokemon. We will draw it out with our Dapgul. Do not know if that is gonna be the best strategy, but still we can have the upper hand against that Medicham now with our Dusclops, while preserving one liquidation for the end game against that Aurorus. So anyways, at this point we're just gonna get those Psychics, and right after they will switch out to snipe me down with the Aurorus. Pretty nice combo play, but we know better. Now Golisopod can go in and start farming down all that crucial energy. This cannot be a Meteor Beam, just a resisted Weather Ball. We can still farm down and guarantee the victory against the Medicham. They top left, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take the win here, and Golisopod will be turned from a leader into a closer, and again a leader for the next battle. So Lantern is always a tricky one for our Pokemon, and we're gonna switch out to our Double Payback for big damage on that poor Medicham, and they're kinda obliged in using their remaining energy. And that's why I like using a Pokemon like Double on the meta. It is gonna provide so much pressure to a lot of things, and obviously against Medicham it can still take the shield if they are getting a little bit too greedy. So right here we're gonna take another move. No way this is gonna be a Psychic, I was counting the moves, and right after they have a Superior. Just gonna get to the Poltergeist, but they decide to block. I do not know why, but still they did. I was not expecting a shield, to be honest, and right after they got the Aerial Ace. So now we have those X-Scissor back at them. If only I couldn't go for the Poltergeist before, if only they didn't shield that Poltergeist, doesn't matter. So Aerial Ace is coming up once again. We have to respect the damage, and right after do severe damage back at them with those heavy hitting X-Scissors. All of a sudden I have a win con here if we can try and catch one Thunderbolt on our Dusclops, but as it seems my opponent knows better here, because did you see that they waited a little bit more and now they are gonna press the Surf. So I was trying to farm down the process. I know this is not gonna happen, but still that was my only win condition, and we're gonna go down in a very close battle against a Lantern up in front. So everything is playable, even though we lost here, everything is playable with this team. You can always rely on your Pokemon to make the best out of this team with pure strategy. So right here now we managed to get the big debuff on that Sandslash, and of course right after, if we can sacrifice a shield, we might actually farm down, but then it hit me. Ganeto, you can survive those moves and still guarantee the knockout with the next Excisor. Worst case scenario, we grab a shield. So as it seems here now, Gligar can go in, and to our good fortune, now we can go in with our Dusclops, trying to snipe them down with our Ice Punch. So the big guy with the one eye, the kinda not Dusclops but Cyclops on our team, will be able to push for the switch now against Pelipper, the baby deliverer, and our ship is just gonna handle this just fine. Just gonna charge up here to the Body Slam, trying to throw it, but instead they're gonna go first for that double Weather Ball. You know what? Doesn't matter, we can still get there, we can still survive the Weather Ball, and perhaps we can get to another one almost there, but first they will throw the remaining energy with that Weather Ball. Doesn't matter, we still have a double Ice Punch coming on their way. Are they gonna block here? Yes, they are. They were not counting at all, because now we have back-to-back moves to finish off this Pelipper, and of course with Gligar returning into the battle, we might have the upper hand with next Ice Punch, and that is gonna be absolutely dominating for that poor Gligar, and we're gonna take this victory. That is gonna be all for today, trainers. Thank you for watching and for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and if you want to see more of my content, I have 2 videos for you to check out. Feel free to check them out, and I will see you all into the next one.